I keep forgetting. Oh, we're live. So I'm just going to get it on my phone while we wait for everybody to join us. And
yeah.
So I can.
Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Happy November 1st.
Yeah. And it's like a day, what's that? It's that holiday, that special holiday. Whoops. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons here. Medium Kelley. There we are. Turn the sound down. We have 7 people watching already. Hi, everybody. Hi, Donna. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Drea.
Hey, Drea.
Hi, Jessica, Val. Thank you. I thought I'd wear it down today. Yeah.
Jessica noticed.
Thank you.
Hi,
I don't always like it my hair touching me, but I do like it the way it looks. So I'm happy.
Yeah, you look great. You look great.
Thanks.
Hi, Becky.
Hi, everybody. Well, if you haven't guessed, we wanted to talk about our animal talk next week. So that's the background up above there. And that's one of the reasons we wanted to come on and say hello to everybody. And we thought we'd do some readings and see how everybody's Halloween was. I don't know if anybody saw my video I posted on my story in Instagram and on Facebook on my business page, but I thought what a great idea it would be just to get a piñata and fill it with candy since my son can't go trick-or-treating, and we'd hang it somehow. I don't know. We weren't thinking anything. We got a rope. We were going to figure out how to hang it and let him hit it with a bat. And so we got it on the rope and I packed it full of candy, and my husband's getting the rope ready and the whole thing just snapped and broke. So I apparently packed it too heavy with candy, and it's a cheap piñata. So it was quite entertaining. And then I told my husband he needed to hold it so my son could hit it with the bat. And he's like, no, I got a better idea. So we didn't win in the house, and we put it on the table and let him beat it on the table, off the table a bunch of times until it broke open. So it was quite entertaining. I thought, we'll make a new, I don't know, holiday trend. It's like the COVID style Halloween, right?
Right. I'm going to share this while you're talking. But
yeah.
I did see your video, Kelley, and it was funny. Thanks for posting that. I watched it. It was great.
I was like, it didn't go as well as I planned. Not at all. So I hope everybody had a good Halloween, you guys. And let's see. Yeah, Cheryl's sharing this right now on her page. And I'm just going to introduce myself. If anybody's new, let me know in the comments. If you're new, I'm just curious. I like to see when new people are here. And if you want to share with us, that'd be great. Val had a quiet 4th of July. Oh my God, am I off? Val had a quiet Halloween. Well, that's good. Ours was quiet other than that. And Ashley did a family and friends trunk or treat. That's a great idea. Too much candy. Yeah, I have a lot of candy too. Hi, Mimi. She's new. You had 4 trick-or-treaters, Gwendolyn? I didn't have any. I didn't think I would. I just didn't think people would come out. It's, COVID. I didn't think parents would bring their kids out, so we didn't even buy candy. So if they had come by, we weren't giving out candy. We would have been those people. But so I'm going to introduce myself for the new people and anybody else who's coming on here that doesn't know me or hasn't heard me introduce myself. I am... Oh, hi, everybody. Okay, I'm Kelley Eckhardt. I'm a psychic medium, and I'm in Huntington Beach. And I do psychic readings and mediumship readings. And, I also have a compatibility reading, which I like to do. It's kind of like it helps people. I help people. It's sort of, it could be for relationships or it could be for business. So you'd have to read about it on my website. It's an interesting reading, but you give me a name and I could kind of tell you how compatible you are with that person. And then I have small group readings I do online and in person, but because of COVID, they're not in person right now. But I also have a spiritual center I'm getting ready to open up next month. Yeah. So I'm really excited about that. Yes, it will be COVID safe because there is room to spread out. So we'll be having classes next year. Even with COVID, people will be wearing masks and things like that, and we'll be sitting 6 feet apart, but we can still have classes and get about anywhere from 6 to 10 people in. So they'd be small classes, but it'll be fun. It's at least getting out there to do something and learning, right?
Yeah.
So definitely something I'm looking forward to here in Huntington Beach. And then I think that's a big thing. And then I'll let Cheryl introduce herself, and then we're going to kind of talk about our event next Saturday, which we're really excited about. Yeah. So I'll let you go, Cheryl.
Thanks, Kelley. And thank you everyone for being with us tonight. I hope you guys had a great Halloween too. I did. It was fun last night, you know, just watching things online. It was just a lot of fun. And happy November 1st. As you guys know, it's a full moon this weekend. And so the energy has just been really, really big. It was a beautiful blue full moon yesterday, and you might still see it tonight. But really, all this energy, all this transformation is happening. So I'm so glad you're with us tonight. We're going to be doing some readings shortly, but my name is Cheryl Murphy. I am also a medium and a psychic. I do readings privately, or I do group readings. Yes, right now they're mostly by Zoom, online. And yep, I usually do public demonstrations. I've done them with Kelley before. We always have a good time together. And so that's why we're joining together for this coming November 7th. We're doing an event called Animal Talk. So this one is about pets and people, you know, so we always encourage you to bring a pet. I mean, bring a photo of your pet, or you could bring your pet with you if you have a lot, if your pet is with you living, or you can bring a picture of your pet in heaven, and we'll be doing readings like that. What we have found is your loved ones usually will step through also, so that's why we're excited, because we're going to be doing both types of readings, right, Kelley?
Yes, and I was going to say, Cheryl, as you were talking and fumbling over the bringing the pet thing, you know, you can bring your pet's ashes too. I've got my Jet Boy in a nice little pretty box. You can bring the box.
Yeah.
You know, whatever makes you feel close to your pet, but also the pictures are nice just because we can look at the picture and then read it helps us bring that pet through.
Yeah, so, or the collar, you know, some people hold on to the collars of their animals, you know, or a blanket.
Favorite toy.
On their favorite toy, right.
Not everybody gets a reading, but we will get to as many people as possible. You know, we hope to get to a lot. So that's the idea. Let's see.
So the link for that event, if you guys want to know, it's on Eventbrite. Tickets are on Eventbrite. So it's petreadings.eventbrite.com, as Kelley put it in the scroll today, so you guys can see that below. But yeah, we'd love to see you guys. It's 5 p.m. Pacific time, November 7th.
Okay, I just posted it in the comments too for anybody. Hi, everybody. I love it when everybody says hello. I feel like, you know, there's so many people saying hello. I just feel like I want to say hi to everybody, but it's hard and it moves too fast sometimes for my eyes. So anyways, any other announcements, Cheryl, that you have? I know I have another event coming up this month, but do you also?
I do. I have another event coming up November 13th, and that is going to be a fundraiser. And so I'd love you guys to check out my website. You know, you could sign up for my newsletter, check out my upcoming events. But I do have a fundraiser coming up November 13th. It's with a couple of other mediums, Jules and Lima, and it is to raise money for the Covenant House and the Alexandria House, which help provide housing for homeless people or people who are kind of in between. It certainly does clothe them and help them, you know, get back in the workforce, so to speak. So we're really always privileged to be able to be a part of a fundraiser that Jules is organizing for both Lima and myself. So please join us. That's November 13th.
I'm just looking for that thing I posted because I was going to pin it at the top for the pet readings and I lost it. I'm going, where did I post that? I'm looking and looking. Oh, there it is. Okay, it was right there. I was going too fast, too far ahead. So I pinned the ticket link to the comments in Facebook on Facebook, And if you're on YouTube, it's in the whole details of it. If there's anybody here from YouTube, every now and then I get like 1 or 2 followers from YouTube. I'm growing it, okay?
Yay.
But not everybody likes likes Facebook. So
Yeah.
I've been trying to get my YouTubers to follow me and watch. So one day. So if you know anybody on YouTube who doesn't like Facebook, tell them they got to watch us.
Yeah.
And I love that. What a huge phone, Kelley. Oh, this, because I am blind. Somebody says my friends. Yes, they are big, and the font's big. I'm really not that blind, but my eyeglasses are at $250 now, or maybe they're $250, $275. I think that's pretty bad. You hear wind when I talk. I don't think that's me.
No, I think, I don't know if you're too close to the mic but yeah, I hear a little bit, but not, it's
There's
not
a fan going on, so let me turn the fan off. Give me a second, guys. Oh.
Yeah, it could be. So I'll be your guest host until Kelley comes back. So thank you guys for being online with us. Hello from Arizona. Hello, Debbie. Hi, Drea. Hi, Val. And then Gwendolyn. Hey, Gwendolyn. I was looking at your Facebook post today, Gwendolyn, and all of you guys were posting some great Halloween pictures, of yourself and decorations. But yeah, so animal talk is something, because both Kelley and I are animal communicators. So, not only do we connect with your pets and loved ones, but also if your pets had like, if they had a behavioral issue, or if they had, a medical condition, we can intuitively help you, tell you what we're picking up from the spirit world. But we know that your loved ones are around you, and your pets are part of your family. So of course they're going to be around you.
Yes, they do love to hang around. I turned everything off. I don't know what it is. Let me see.
It should be a little bit better.
But I mean, I hear something. It's a weird noise. Is that any better?
Hi, Natasha from Western Australia.
I'm just going to check my settings. You talk, Cheryl. I'm going to check my settings.
Hi, Texas. Hi, Martha. Hey, Indiana. Hi, Sherry from Indiana. And Donna, hello. We love hearing from you guys where you're from, and we just love sharing this time with you. We want to do a couple of readings for you guys, tell you about our upcoming event. It's November 7th. You can get tickets on Eventbrite, petreadings.eventbrite.com. It begins November 7th at 5 p.m. Pacific.
That's Daisy. She was coming over to say hello. Well, there is a weird sound. It's not too loud. I don't know what it is. I moved my computer from my desk over by my couch, and I don't know if it's just something with that or what. I'm not sure. So hopefully it's not too disturbing. Not everybody hears it. So we're just going to ignore it and pretend like I sound wonderful. Okay?
You sound wonderful.
At least you can see my picture. It's not like that one time where I was just my voice, my picture went away. So
that's Daisy with you, right, Kelley?
Yeah, this is my Daisy. Come here, Annabelle. And I've got Annabelle here too. Oh, the two of them, they want to snuggle on the couch with me. They fight over me. Come here, babies. There you go. They're hot. But they got blankets over here and they're laying down. And I thought they always get mad when I'm over there. They want to like sit with me, right, at the computer at the desk. So at least here they could just kind of lay next to me. I thought it'd be kind of fun.
I wanted to say hi to Scott, because I saw, Scott, you're on the call tonight. So thank you so much for tuning in. And Carolyn and Donna, thank you guys. Thank you, Michelle.
Gosh, everybody's joining in. Thank you guys. So let's do a couple of readings, Cheryl.
I'd love to.
What do you want to? Do you want to just do regular readings, or do you want to maybe try to like tune into a couple of pets if people want us to connect with their pets? I know people mentioned some of their pets in here. Okay. Or should we just save that for next weekend?
Well, I think we should kind of save that, but it may come up though. That's true. Right? Spirit.
It's true. That's true. So why don't you start?
Okay.
And I'm gonna I'm going to tune in.
Okay.
I got a little distracted with the noise.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to mute myself.
So I'm going to tune in, guys, and do a reading for you. So if you can take the information, if you would just type in the chat box, and then Kelley's going to help me kind of keep an eye on things. So the first thing I get is a young man coming through, and I got the name Jake. And, it could be Jake, Jacob, but I felt it was Jake. It could be Jack. I think it's Jake. And I felt like he had a very, very quick passing, and he does feel like a younger gentleman. So I really don't feel like I'm with a father. I feel like I'm with a younger man here. And I feel like he passed probably in his 20s. His 20s. I got 29, but I'm just going to say 20s. I almost feel like he was a brother. He's someone's brother, please. And if you can take that information, I'm not sure of the relationship, but I do know I have a young man here named, Jalen, 17. Is this a brother, Mimi? Is that it? I don't know. Is Jalen a gentleman's name? I feel like I'm in the 20s. I just want to say I'm pretty sure I'm in my 20s when he passes. I feel like he is a young man, and I feel like he is someone's brother, and I feel like he passes quickly. I'll just leave that. And there's more information coming through, but I'm going to wait to find my recipient. So, Mimi, oh, that's your nephew.
So, and she said 17.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hi, Joy. You have a son who passed quickly in his 20s, and his brother is here.
Debbie also has somebody.
Yeah, gosh, I don't know if I'm not seeing all of the scrolling. Debbie, thank you, Debbie. Yes, and I want to go with the name too. The names.
Tell us in the comments, guys, anything else other than what she said, okay? Don't feed us information.
I feel like his passing, was tragic. It was but I want to stay with the name Jake, or it could be Jack, but I still feel Jake, a J name. I do feel 20s. I do feel he's responsible, for his passing. So, hi, Jake. I just moved in. My neighbor who reminds me of my son is Jake. You know what? Isn't that amazing, Joy? Because it felt like, and you know what's weird, Joy, is that I might be with you, is what I'm hearing. And your son passed tragically, and I think you said he passed in his 20s. And then also, Joy, can you understand him being responsible for his own passing, please? I'm kind of lost your scroll feed there. I'll just wait till you type in. I know we're on a little bit of a delay. Let me.
And also, look what else.
Cassie.
Cassie says J name passed at 29. His brother's name is Jake.
Yeah, thank you, Cassie. Would you understand? I feel the passing of this. Yes, and he was in his 20s. He did take his life. Okay, Joy. Thank you, Joy. And then, so Joy, and then Cassie, can you also understand this gentleman to have been responsible for his own passing? And I'm just trying to follow your feed when you type in, but I just feel apologies coming in. So I know this is really hard to hear, sometimes, but yeah, thanks, Jade. Um, so Cassie, I just want to see if that applies to you, if you would know if you would be responsible for Cheryl, if you, Cassie, if you would know if this gentleman passed at 29 would be responsible for his own passing. But Joy, I feel like there's a birthday close by. If I just may work with you for a moment. No. Okay. Thanks, though. Thanks, Cassie, for just letting us know. Joy, would you understand a birthday right around the corner? Or because I feel like I want to do a celebration. And I know I have apologies also coming. And I also feel so sorry at this moment. Like, almost like he didn't know, he didn't realize, right, what he was doing and taking his family, how it would affect his family. Uh, Thank you, Cassie. So I will be with Joy. Yeah, he was in his 20s. He took his life. I just feel with him that, you know, um, he tried really hard, Joy, to stay here. Your birthday is September and his dad's was October 3rd. Joy, I just feel he tried to stay here as long as he could, but it became impossible. I just keep hearing this word impossible. And right. And thank you so much, Joy. You're just doing a great job telling me about him. And I'm so sorry for your loss too, Joy. He brings dimes and nickels through. He wants to tell me, so I feel like you're honoring him. He's also telling me that you honor him like every day in every way. So you probably have his picture up on an altar or, on a dresser, somewhere on a shelf where you like see it every day. Because I just feel all these hugs and kisses coming to him from you, all the way. Um, yeah, that's how I understand that, Joy. And I know that he's here with Joy, would you understand a rosary, please? Like, is someone in your family Catholic, or that's what I'm feeling? I felt a rosary, like he wants to hand you a rosary, and I'll just wait for that. I'm not really going to do call-ins, Kelley, if that's okay. I just thought I would give a message.
I'm good with that too. I'm good with that.
Just Joy, I just want to give you that message that there's so much love coming to him. And in some way, he's talking to me about you in 2021, saying, look, this is going to be a bright year for you. This is going to be a bright year for you. Yes, exactly. I have an altar and I find pennies and dimes. And yes, we have a rosary. Thank you, Joy. So, we're all getting like little angel bumps right now, but he's telling me to tell you that, he's not so far in the distance, and you hear him in the home, and he comes to you through songs, he says, because he loves music. So he comes to you through songs, but he's also wanting me to tell you that 2020 has been kind of a year for all of us. It's been strange, but especially 2021 is going to be just a particularly good year for you. I just feel like there's a new group of friends you find. There's almost like a new platform, a new arena that you step into, but it's all around friendships and gatherings and being closer to people when we can't be that close to people right now. So I'm going to leave you with that, Joy, leave you with his love. It's around you all the time. All right. So thank you, Joy.
That was really beautiful, Cheryl. And Joy answered so quickly. It didn't seem like there was that big of a delay, did it?
This time, did it?
Yeah, sometimes the delay is more than others. So it's a good night tonight. Spirit's working with us. So I'm going to connect with Spirit as well. So please don't tell me anything in the comments other than just yes and what you understand that I said. Okay, everybody? Just yes, no, I don't know, but don't tell me additional information, pretty please. And that was such a beautiful reading. I'm so sorry for your loss, Joy. I lost my son as well, and it's just like there's nothing you can really ever say. And she just answered and said, I was waiting for him. That's beautiful. And it's amazing that you did that, Cheryl, because I heard Jake as well in my head, and I was like, oh, I thought you were like in my head. I was just like, so I think I felt him as well. I just was like a little bit off kilter because I was trying to figure out the fan thing and I wasn't quite with Spirit. So I did hear that though. That was great. So I'm going to connect as well, and I also feel like I just think it's the day of the suns because I feel another sun coming through. And the day of the suns. I like the way that sounds. We should have a day of the suns. That's awesome. So I feel like I'm connecting with somebody's son as well. I also feel like this is somebody that would have passed, I want to say late 20s to early 30s. I know he's already grown. I know he's like established in his career and he's got a life and he's, trying to kind of, maybe figure himself out still a little bit. He's a bit lost in life is what he makes me feel like. I know that he's such a beautiful, bright soul. I know that he has a lot of compassion for others. He's an animal lover, and he just feels like he would be somebody who might even be an activist. Like he's all about like clean water and saving the turtles and things like that. I just feel like maybe those aren't the exact things, but he's definitely got this compassion for like a better world and better things and better environment. So I know he's like a very intelligent man, and he feels a little bit, like, yes, he's worried about all these things and he cares about all these things, but that there might be a little anxiety that goes along with it as well. And I feel like he also doesn't always fit in. It's hard to find his people because he's an old soul, and he's kind of beats to his own drum. Can anybody understand a son like this in spirit? And I'm trying to see if I get a name from him, but I'm not getting any names right now. And I don't want to just pull one out. So if he's going to give me a name, he'll give me one. But I know I've got somebody's son. I know he's later 20s. I want to say late 20s to early 30s. I know that this is a compassionate, cares about the environment, loving soul, a bit sensitive, more of an empathic soul. He's very charismatic. People love him, but he has an introverted side. There's a creative, artistic side to him. Feels a bit tortured sometimes to himself. He's so caught up in his world of like everything that sometimes it's like hard. This world's so hard for him. Can anybody understand a son like this? Mm-hmm. And I'm just reading, and I'm trying to connect with a name, and I feel like I want to connect with like an S name, like Sandy or something like that he would be connected to. It's not his name, of course, but somebody in the living probably, like an S name, like Sandy or Sandra, like, because I'm seeing my mother's name. So I do feel like this is somebody's son. He's trying to connect with his mother, and I don't know if that's his mom's name, but that's my mom's name, and I feel like I'm hearing that. So nobody can understand this yet so far. I don't have anybody saying they can understand the son. Interesting. So maybe I have the relationship wrong. So if you can understand this for somebody in spirit, nix the relationship, but definitely I know he's a younger soul. Like he's a young man still. I feel like he's late 20s, early 30s when he passed. Very intelligent young man. This could be maybe somebody's friend. If you can understand this, let me know. Hello. Okay. Let's see. Nobody's untaking this man. Oh my gosh. Let me just keep tuning in here. I am going to stick with the, I do feel like his passing was tragic. I do feel like he, in some ways, had some part in his passing. I do feel like could be, so Joy's saying could be her son, still sounds like Noah. I do feel like it's a different soul. I mean, I don't think spirit would do that, but it's not unheard of. But I feel like he's older. I don't know how old your son was, Joy. I do feel like he's older. Let's see. My aunt Sandy's son passed when he was 25 to 30, but I never knew him. He was in the military, not sure exact age he passed. Kylie, do you know anything about his personality? I mean, I'm wondering if you can understand the personality, Kylie. Let me know, because I just feel like this is a creative person. The military doesn't feel right with him, because if it was military, then that would have really been hard for him because he's so sensitive. And I'm not getting goosebumps on that, but I wish, just not getting it. It's not clicking. Sorry, but I don't know. I don't know, Joy. I feel older. I feel like this person has a job. He has he's working towards a career. Could be my nephew, Sean. Don't give me names, please, guys, if I didn't give them to you, okay? Debbie, what can you understand if it's a nephew? I just need to know what you can understand.
Yeah, because you did say S name, so
yeah.
Debbie, yeah, Debbie, if you could just tell us that information.
Yeah, Debbie, more information, what you can understand. That would be great. I would appreciate that. Oh, I have somebody watching on YouTube. Hello, Joshua. Thanks for watching. You're my one viewer on YouTube. I'm growing my channel here. Help me grow it. Yes or no answers only. Yeah, no more info other than that, please. Thank you, Drea. You know the rules, girl. So I don't know, Cheryl. I feel this person, Rings of Solomon also feeds the Saturn figure. Okay, Joshua, that's great. We're talking. If you understand what I'm saying, Joshua, you can comment, but please keep the comments to what we're talking about. And I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh, hi, Becky. You're on YouTube too. I just didn't see that. Awesome. Debbie, he was 27. Okay. So, Debbie, I'm going to work with you here. Let me know what you can understand. Can you understand if this is your nephew, Sean? And I did feel an S name. I was thinking something different, but yes, would you understand this personality of this sensitive soul? He's very caring. He cares about the environment, the universe, like just so many things. He's an empathic soul. He feels like a natural born healer. Hi, Heidi. Oh, I've got 3 or 4 people. Yay. Thank you, guys. So if you can understand this, Debbie, let me know, because I want to know if I'm with your nephew. And if I'm with your nephew, where is she? Okay. If I'm with your, yes. Okay. Awesome. Debbie, you must have just talked to your sister. That's his mother. Is that correct? Or you're friends with his mother, who maybe is married to your brother. I don't know, but you must have talked to your sister or sister-in-law, his mom, because I feel like you guys would have been talking about him recently. If you can understand that, let me know. I also feel that there must be a something that, like an anniversary or something that just happened or is coming up for him, like a birthday or an anniversary of his passing. Yes, his sister. Okay, that's great, because I feel like he's saying you guys were talking about him. Can you understand him having some part in his passing as well? I do feel that, not necessarily suicide, but I do feel that, he wasn't living his life the way he should have. There was this part of him that was hurting inside. Would you understand this? I'm not sure if that yes was for that or not. It kind of came right when I was talking about it. So it's a little confusing.
I think it's,
they're coming quite quick.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome. MBM. I think that's Mary. I think I know who that is. So, Debbie, if you can understand that, I really feel like I don't want to drag this out too long, because it was hard to find my sitter, and he was coming through. Halloween was his favorite day. Yes, I would understand all. That's beautiful, Debbie. I just want to give a message here, Debbie. He's gone, but he's not forgotten, and he knows that. He loves how everybody keeps his memory alive. He loves how you guys talk about all of the beautiful parts of him that, you loved so much about him, because he didn't, in life always see his good sides. He was really hard on himself, and he wants everybody to know he's at peace. He was tormented, I feel like, in life. Like, he tormented himself in many ways, and he's at peace now. He wants you guys to know, like, he's still watching over the family. He sends so much love to his mother and to his family, because I feel like he wants everybody to know he's okay. And I also feel like it's really important to know he's not alone. He's over there with a grandfather. So I just feel like that's really important. He's over there with a grandfather. He just wants everybody to know. Now, I don't know if this is grandfather on his dad's side, or mom's side. I feel like it's on mom's side, but whenever I go to stay on mom's side, I also feel drawn to dad's side. So I don't know if he's over there with both grandparents, but definitely grandfathers. But I feel like that's what he's saying. If you can understand that, let me know. And I just feel like he's sending all the love in the world, and he's excited for the holidays, because not only did he like Halloween, I also feel like he really enjoyed like Thanksgiving and Christmas and eating good food, and he's excited to see the family get together, and he wants to make sure that everybody, still makes these beautiful, fun memories. Even though he's not there, he's going to be there. He's not there in physicality, but he's going to be there in spirit. So just send him all the love in the world, Debbie. Okay, I'm going to leave you with that. And he did love the holidays. Awesome. Thank you. Well, that was a hard one. I think he's an introvert, and he was having a hard time coming through with me.
That was sensational.
Yeah. Well, thank you, guys. Your turn, Cheryl. Your turn. We have people on YouTube. I'll read you the comments, and can you see them?
Yeah, I can.
Oh,
So
good.
and I love your YouTube fans too, so it's great that they're
I I feel so special.
you should. You are special. It's a special day, and everyone's love that you guys are giving each other and supporting each other is fantastic too.
Yeah.
So you know how I have, I believe I have I am going to bring through a dog actually, and kept hearing the name Jack. Remember how I heard Jake and Jack earlier? I feel like I have a black lab. Now he could be something that looks like a black lab, but I feel I have a black lab because and I feel like his name's Jack, and and maybe his owner's name is Jack or something, or a family member's name is Jack, but he's a black lab. He's an older dog, and he's been with the family for a very long time. He's passed over. So for any of you that had a black dog or something that looked like a black lab, um, because that's just what I'm feeling. And I feel like Tootsie Rolls was a big deal. Something about Tootsie Rolls in the family. And he's also talking about like playing fetch, like with the bone, playing fetch and liking bones. But he's talking about this. He's a black lab again. I have to say that. And he's a beautiful animal.
I think that I can take this.
No, Kelley, really? Tell me.
My best friend, it was her dog. His name was Jack, and he was a black lab, and he was older. They actually had him for a long time, but they adopted him,
Wow.
and he died probably, I don't know, 5 years ago.
Wow.
It was very sad, and he was such a sweet soul. I loved that dog, and the family loved him.
And it feel just to tell you, well, thank you. I'm so glad.
Somebody else can take it, let's see, but
Who else, Kelley?
I mean, you're describing my friend's
Yeah.
dog.
Well, of course. I mean, and of course, you're here to be the messenger to give that
It's
message.
my second time getting a reading this week.
Well, you are an important messenger, but
Yes, Kelley has been getting readings lately. Yes, I have.
so I feel like he's joking. This dog is joking because he had a lot of dental work or something, and he says, he's kind of laughing like, he had dental work, and but he's laughing because it didn't slow him down much, is what I'm hearing. But if you will just deliver that message that that to his family, that he's very proud to be a part, because he feels like an old timer, and he feels like he was with the family for a very long time. Like those are his people. He's claiming his people, Kelley. So please know
Well,
that.
he's in spirit with his people. My best friend. That was her special dog.
Yeah.
So,
Please deliver that message, and that
yeah.
yeah.
That was his name, Jack.
Yeah. And he
Called
was a black
Jack.
lab. And he's very happy in heaven, and he's very fulfilled, and he's still with them. He watches them and still plays with them. And
Oh,
in some way he says, of all, what a life, I just feel like him saying like it was the best family ever.
oh, that's beautiful. Thanks, Cheryl.
You're welcome.
I just know that that's also a connection with my friend Dia, that she's letting me know she's with her best dog. That was the dog. She loved that dog more than anything. So they're together. So thank you.
Your best friend is in heaven as well.
Yes.
This is your best friend that passed away not too long ago.
Yeah. Yeah. So she's just letting me know, I think, hey, I'm with my dog.
All right.
Thank
Well,
you.
you're welcome. All the love. So they're both here then. They're both here.
Do you want to do another one? Because you got me. I feel bad.
No, I'm okay. I'm okay. We can do one together if you want, but
Yeah, let's do a joint one. You pick, and then I'll tune in. How's that?
sure.
Or you can just go see who comes through, however you want to do it.
Okay, so you want me to start?
Yeah, and then I'll tap in.
Okay. All right, guys. So we're going to do another reading, and I think Kelley and I are going to link in on this one. So, I kind of got a tear on the Jack one. That was so.
I'll tell you some stories about him later. Thank you.
Okay, I have someone's father, and I feel like his name's Robert. And I can do Robert. I could do Richard, but I want to stay with Rob. I feel like an illness was around a cancer passing, but I do feel an illness. So it doesn't, I just feel this. I feel like a father, and I feel military connection. mean, it could be grandfather. So, but I felt father. Let me just stay with who I have here. I feel, and he's a gentleman. He's telling me he's a gentleman. And I feel like his birthday just passed, is what he says, or something just passed where everyone, and I feel like this is a recent passing. Now, this also may be COVID related only because I feel like this is the first Thanksgiving without him, just to tell you. So I do feel his passing to be recent. Hi, Donna. Donna, your dad's name is Robert. And was his passing recent, or is it around an illness? It feels like a birthday also that just passed. I'm giving you so much information, Donna, but you can just type in what you're picking up, and I know that Kelley and I are going to connect with him.
So Mimi's saying she can take it too. So if you can take, what information can you take, Mimi? Can you understand the name and father? And what else did you say again? You were talking about the gentleman, like?
I felt a military connection, and I felt like either he served for a brief time, or
It felt very gentlemanlike. Like he'd pull the chairs out, he'd open the doors for you. He even though he was your dad, he was this polite man. Don't tell us how they passed, Shauna. You know the rules.
That's okay, because I mentioned he passed from cancer.
Oh, you did? I thought you said COVID.
Well, I think it could. Well, what I was saying is it could have been COVID related because it was recent, and you know how we don't.
Okay, so Mimi's dad is Robert. It's a recent birthday, and he passed from cancer as well.
So Shauna and Mimi.
No, Shauna's telling us for Mimi.
Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, and Donna can take a lot of this as well. So we have a piggyback, but Donna's no cancer. Donna, can you understand COVID? Because I felt COVID.
Because sometimes the way they're marketing. I'm sorry?
We might have two different people.
Yeah, we might have two spirits with us. We might have two fathers with us.
So Donna, if you can understand COVID, let me know. I might be with you, and Cheryl might be with Mimi. We might be tapping into two different men, two different fathers who are very similar and are coming through as a piggyback. So let me know, Donna, not COVID. Okay, so I'm not sure if we're with you, Donna. I do feel like I'm with Cheryl's man then, because I feel like it. So if this is cancer, Mimi, would you understand having issues with breathing in his chest? Because this must be something to do with like maybe lung cancer, or in addition to the cancer, did he also have some lung issues already from smoke?
Yeah, COPD or something, right?
Right. Let us know, Mimi. Because that's why I was going with COVID, is like I couldn't breathe very well. I felt like I needed oxygen maybe. So if you can tell us in the comments, maybe that'd be great. And I got that he loved his family so much. Like he was such a loving, doting father and grandfather. Did you feel that, Cheryl? Or
yeah, I feel Mimi, I definitely feel he was a smoker. Yes. He did have problems breathing, but not a smoker, is what she's saying. I believe.
Smoker, though. Okay. Yeah, so that's fine. I just felt like there was difficult with breathing, and I couldn't figure that out.
So Mimi, I know his name is Robert.
Kylie is saying it fits too, but I haven't seen those comments. Uncle Rob, military cancer, birthday was 1 month ago, passed last. Oh. Kylie, can you understand the breathing issues? And is Kylie related to Mimi?
Oh, Lord.
Kylie, maybe. Yeah.
So
let us know. I feel like they might be related. Breathing problems at the end. So I'm wondering if Kylie and Mimi are somehow related, and maybe that's why.
And I'm wondering if Mimi's father was named Robert. I'm looking through the feed, and
yeah, she said it was her father, and it was Robert.
And recent birthday, and then Kylie have an uncle.
No, they're not related. So I just wondered, because like you guys can take so much. Not Kylie. Okay. All right. So we've got two that can take everything so far. Very similar if you look. Birthdays, everything. I mean, very interesting. So Kylie, let me know if you can understand the breathing issues as well, or if there was any COVID or something to do with the lungs with your uncle, please. Yes, breathing issues. Oops, where'd she go? But not related. Yes, and he served in the military for many years, Mimi said.
May I ask Mimi and Kylie about the Navy? Because I picked up Navy for the military. Can you please, do you guys understand Kylie and Mimi? Do you understand the Navy? Because I feel very dedicated. I feel like he's saluting us right now. He's a kind of a quiet man, kind of a little bit reserved right now because of what we're talking about. But
Oh no, we've got Katie also who can take everything, name and all.
yeah, Mimi, yes, your father in the Navy, and then yes, so I know I'm with Mimi for sure. It's just that yes, he colleague.
Kylie, Navy too. Oh my goodness. And if Katie can take the Navy, this is crazy. We've got 3 dads trying to come in, trying to say hello to, or uncles and dads. I do want to go with the father because I feel father.
Okay.
So I feel like Kylie, this is more of a piggyback. And Katie, if it's your grandfather, again, piggyback because I know I'm feeling a father.
Yeah, good.
What about you, Cheryl?
Yeah, definitely. And then also you would understand having the flag, having that upon the burial, how they give the flag to the family. You would understand having that, please, Mimi and Kylie and
Just listen in, guys. Yeah. I
uh,
keep seeing medals. Like he was decorated, I feel. I just feel like I keep seeing that. If you can understand that, maybe let us know. And I see the flag as well. Yes, yes.
you know why they're all coming in? Because of the election coming up and they're all
Oh,
saluting. I just feel like they're all military. They're all of the Uncle Rob and all of the fathers stepping forward. And I just feel like they're here. Thank you, Donna. I feel like they're here because they're telling me there's an important day coming up. And that's what it is. I mean, and there's also, isn't Veterans Day coming up also, right? November 10th, I believe, is Veterans Day. Yes, Kelley?
yes, it is the 11th, isn't it? Or is it the 10th?
11th.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
people
not good with my calendar. My dates.
and flag has been on my mother's home since he passed. Oh, Mimi. I do when is Veterans Day? It's in November, right, guys?
November 11th. Thank you,
Thank you
Gwendolyn.
very much,
You
Gwendolyn.
know,
They're telling us that there's an important holiday coming up.
yeah. I also keep seeing the eagle. So I feel like somebody would see eagles or find eagle feathers from him because I feel like he's like proud and the eagle's like representative of like everything.
Yeah,
11/11.
11/11 this year. Well, probably 11/11 every year, but
You're like me with dates.
sorry,
Guys,
we're in an altered state right now. But
yeah,
let
we're not normal.
Let me just tell you, Mimi, and this can apply to more of you, but you have been thinking about your life, like your future. You have been thinking about where you're going. What are your next steps? Does that ring a bell, Mimi? And Kylie can take the eagle.
Oh,
And Don, I mean, this is for all of us, right? Who have loved ones who have served, yeah, in our life. But Mimi, he's just telling me about you asking about, yeah, Kylie, about yes, you've been thinking about like where am I go like what are my next steps? Where we go from here?
so I also feel, you know, Mimi, your dad's coming through with a lot of support. It's almost like he's like so proud of you and he wants you to know because I feel like you've been almost doubting yourself or not giving yourself the credit you deserve. And he's wanting to pat you on the back and tell you how proud he is and what a great daughter you are. And he sees all of your struggles and all of your hard work. And he just wants you to know he's always with you, even though, he's not here physically. He's still around and he's still there and listens to you.
I just want to tell you, and I feel for everyone, I feel like you still have his uniform he's talking about, or like Kelley mentioned medals or something. Kelley mentioned medals, but but it also feels like his uniform is still around you, or maybe a part of his uniform is still with you guys, but he is still with you, and you still have that picture of him in his uniform. And of course, I know that Donna and Kylie also, have those same things most likely for their father, because you were all mentioning that, and then the eagle that Kelley brought through. So look, he's just telling me, look, thank you for honoring him. And he's around, I think all of the fathers and uncles are around right now helping us give you that message, Mimi.
That's great. I mean, I love that they all could take that. I mean, that's pretty cool. I think I love the way spirit works and piggybacking. So if you're new on here, sometimes what happens when mediums are giving a reading to a group is spirit gets together and they're like, oh, you got to get your family there and I'll get mine there because we have all this in common. And let's try to make, like, if you're in an in-person den, sometimes they're like, make sure your daughter sits next to my daughter. Sometimes they'll even do that, things like that, right? And so the medium will bring through stuff, and you can have 2 or 3 people that can take everything, and you have to, like, as a medium, kind of dwindle it down till you find your sitter. But that means is that, like, all these fathers for all those people are there, and there's a message for everybody that can take it. So it's beautiful. It's spirit being efficient. It's spirit really kind of trying to make things, get as many messages through as possible in their short amount of time as they can. Yeah. So, want to do another one, Cheryl?
Yeah, that'd be great, Kelley. Why don't you start this one?
Okay. So, I have a mother that's coming through, and I feel like this mother, I actually want to say like Margaret and is a name that's coming through, and I know Peggy. I don't know how or why, but Peggy is a short name for Margaret. If I don't know if anybody knows that, but I only know that because my son's homeschool teacher, her name was Margaret, and we called her Peggy. Anyways, so it could be Margaret or Peggy that's connected to her, and that could be in the living or in spirit, but I do feel like there's a connection to that name. I do feel like this mother was difficult in life. She wasn't always easy. And I feel like sometimes she made things harder for the family when she was trying to help. That's what she makes me feel. I also feel like she would have had like worried about everything or overthought everything. There was just sort of like, it wasn't the glass is half full. It was always the glass is half empty the way she thought. And she's acknowledging that. I know she loved her family, and I know that her family loved her, but she's just acknowledging she wasn't easy. And I feel like the older she got, the harder things got, or the more difficult she could be. If anybody can understand that. I know Lisa's my mom is mom, and everyone called her Peggy. Okay, I think she meant Margaret. And Lisa, Margaret, they called her Peggy. So 2 people can take that. Can you understand the personality that I just described for Peggy? For these 2, that would be Lisa or
I think it's Lisa.
and Lisa, and there's one other person.
I think they're both Lisa, right?
Oh, are they? Am I reading?
Yeah, I think
All right, well, Lisa, can you understand everything else? And thanks, Cheryl. Margaret, they called her. Okay, you're right. Okay, I got mixed up. If you can understand the personality, I know that she loved everybody, but she kind of was annoying, or could be annoying, or in your business too much sometimes, trying to help. And this is a mother, Shauna, but listen in because it could be a piggyback, or if your mom's on, maybe it's her mom coming through for her. But I do feel like I might be with Lisa, but I just wanted to hear from Lisa if she can understand the personality. This woman was not always easy. Let me know, and let's see. I don't see her anymore, right? Okay. She's not commenting. Let us know, Lisa. All right. So I don't know. Do you want to tap in and see if you feel any more, Cheryl? And while we wait for Lisa to comment?
Yeah, let me just see what else I can get right now with this woman, because I feel like I didn't feel like she was
So I don't think we're with Lisa then. I know that this mom was meaning well and people loved her and she loved everybody, but she could be difficult. She was worried about everything. She could have a negative side to her. So I know Shauna might be able to take this for a grandmother, I think she said.
Mhm.
All hits on my grandmother. Can you take the name, Shauna? Can you take the name somehow connected to the family? Let me know, because I know your mom's on here sometimes, so maybe this is your for your mom as well, you know?
Right.
Um, but she might have, Lisa. No, I feel like you'd know this about her. It wouldn't be like she might have. I really feel like you'd know this about her personality. Um,
Like
like
she's like a glass half empty person.
yeah, like it was always like looking at the situation for not the positives, but let me find the negatives in it, because she worried about everything. Big worry wart, and everything was like the end of the world sometimes, you know? I can take Margaret and Peggy. So
Yes.
that's in the family connected to this grandmother. Let me know that, Shauna. Um, so we might be with you. I know that she's come through before, if I remember right, but I don't remember anything else other than that. So, so if I'm repeating things, sorry. I can take this. I have an aunt, Margaret. This is so my Nana. So
Oh,
Natasha can take this as well. So Natasha and Shauna, listen in, and I'm going to continue. Both Peggy and Margaret are grandmas. Oh, we are with you, Shauna, for sure. So, I feel like she's coming through to apologize. I feel like she's coming through to say, I'm sorry I was so difficult and made life hard for some of you. I also feel like, that's okay, Shauna. I think I'm with you. You
yeah.
answered it without even knowing it. How's that? That's a psychic ability of yours. Or at least I think you answered it. I'm assuming it's answered. Definitely, she's just coming through to really kind of like say, hey, I used to be this negative person, and now, like, with everything that's going on in this world, it's like she's almost saying, you know, like, you guys have to have a positive outlook because things are going to get better. You know, after looking back, and she looks at her life now, she's like, I worried for so many things, and it always worked out. Life always worked out, and you guys have to remember the same thing. So I almost feel like she's coming through for everybody with this message. It's just like life isn't as bad as we all think. Things are going to be okay, and it will turn out all right. And in the end, we'll look back at this and we'll go, well, now I see why this all happened. If this hadn't happened, all these good things wouldn't have happened, because out of all this, good things will happen. And I feel like that's what she's saying. She couldn't see that in life, and she sees that from the other side now, and she wants to relay that message to you guys. So I don't know if Shauna, if you're going through a rough time, if your mom and you are going through a rough time, but she's definitely talking about that. What about you, Cheryl?
Yeah, Shauna, I felt like she's saying that you're a healer, and that in some way you're either building your family, like you're either doing like the ancestry.com or the, 23andMe. Are you building a family tree right now, Shauna, or thinking about it? And then also there's something about cooking, like they're trying to make fun of cooking. Like I feel like you're going to be on your own, of course, making Thanksgiving dinner this year or something. Like they're watching over you with the recipes or something. Like you're going to have to juggle all these balls. uh Definitely. So that's what I'm hearing, but that they're here for you, and especially about the transformation, as Kelley was mentioning. Look, this is a transformational time for all of us, and there's a lot of great things coming out of however we're perceiving the world right now. There are always beautiful things coming out of it. But I want to tell you, I think she's talking to you, and you can either hear her or definitely hear her when you're cooking. I feel like when you're in the kitchen cooking. I want to know if you can take any of that information that I just handed to you, please. So
Yeah, and Shauna's very intuitive. I've done readings for her before, and she definitely has the gift. And I've been encouraging her to start developing it. I don't know if she has.
yeah,
My cousin is building a family tree. Oh my God, yes. First year making my dad's legendary dishes on my own.
yeah,
Yeah.
I
And
knew.
so her family is just so connected to her.
it was either you or someone in your family building that family tree, because what's going to happen is, it's like rooting the tree together more, like you're bridging, you're really rooting the tree in so many levels. So I just want to tell you that there's lots of transformation going on with you and all of your family members. So, and it's all good, it's all beautiful, and it's like bringing a real closeness to all of you. So, oh, good, Shauna. Well, thank you very
Well,
much.
I'm glad we got through to that. You want to do, it's been an hour. You want to do some psychic readings and answer questions?
Let's just remind people that, we're doing an event November 7th, and we'd love to see you guys November 7th. It's at 5 p.m. Pacific. We're calling our event Animal Talk because we're going to be connecting animals and people on that event. It's both with Kelley and myself online. You can get the tickets through Eventbrite, and the link is at the bottom here on the scroll. It's petreadings.eventbrite.com. We'd love to see you there. We really would. We could spend more time with you in these readings. We'll get to as many people as we can, but we're hoping to really get a lot done. So you'll have 2 mediums working with you. So I think it would be a really fun night. We always have fun when we work together.
Yeah, it will be fun. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I'm excited about it, and I can't wait. Just what was I saying? You ever just lose your thought?
Yeah, well, we were going to do a couple of psychic readings, but
Maybe that's it. I just totally lost my thought. I was going to say something, and I got sidetracked in my brain. It's just weird. And then I went to say it, and it wasn't there.
so if you have a question for us, you guys are great. You're already typing in, and what's going to happen is Spirit's just going to lead me and Kelley. We'll just feel guided to answer a question. So
there was one I just thought, and it moved. I feel like I'm going to start with this one here. Joy says, will my son complete his schooling and be successful? I have to say, Joy, your son's going to do what he wants to do because that's how he is. He's very independent, and I do think he does want to finish school, and I think he will complete it. I almost just feel like, there's this independent kind of little bit of a stubborn side to him, and he may even act sometimes like he doesn't want to do it, or he's not going to do what you want. But in the end, he's going to do what's right. So I wouldn't worry. He's going to be fine. He beats to his own drum, and he'll be successful at whatever he does, and just know that. Okay, so I'm going to leave you with that. Did you have anything for that, Cheryl?
No, I do feel a little white dog running around really quickly, though. I just want to tell everyone I have a little white dog running around really quickly, but I feel like he just was running around, a really tiny white dog running around, and then he just kind of laid down and passed. That's how he. And I just felt the name Elizabeth coming through with that owner. So if that connects with anyone on the call, but I do want to answer a psychic question. There was one about from Adrian T. Adrian asked if earlier it was I think Adrian asked if
that.
Oh yes, that's it. Thank you. Will I stay living in Arizona or move? So that's a very good question. So as I tune in, Adrian, what drew me to you is I kind of feel both is the answer. It's all of the above. Like, yes, you're going to stay in Arizona for now. And it feels like there's real estate or something that you want to hold on to in Arizona. But then I felt you moving, outside of the state of Arizona. So really your question is yes to both of those. Yes, you will be staying in Arizona, and then yes, eventually you will be moving out. Probably about like next year is what I'm hearing, probably towards the end of next year. What about you, Kelley?
I felt the same thing, the end of next year. I feel like it's not the time yet to move. And when it happens, it all falls into place perfectly. That's what I'm feeling. Let us know in the comments if you can understand, please, so we can get a little bit of feedback if any of that resonates or makes sense. Somebody posted this, and I just thought, okay, I got to read this one. Okay, because it's a good question. So I said she was going to meet her soulmate in 6 months. 6 months ago, and she's like, "Where's her Prince Charming?" So I have to say, at the time, I always tell people I don't tell the future. I tell you the information I'm reading in your energy at that time. We have free will. We can change our thoughts. Things have changed. I don't know what was happening 6 months ago in your life, but I have to say, I do feel like you've met somebody. I do feel like you're talking to somebody, and maybe you're not realizing that that's the man, because you're so set on one thing. So I don't know if he's the man or not, but I do feel like you've already met people, and this is, if it's not the person, he's definitely the transition to the person, if that makes sense. So I just want you to keep being open and not look, just let it happen naturally, because we can't always, find love that way when we're just like looking at everyone for that. We have to get to know people. Sometimes somebody that you would least expect is your soulmate, like your best friend, So think outside the box, Cassie, and look around you, because I feel like there's somebody pretty special in your life that you don't think of in that way. And, I've been there before. My husband pursued me for a couple of years, and I just thought, no way, I'm not attracted to him. He's just my buddy. I don't even think of him that way. And it wasn't until my niece, Anna, convinced us to kiss after a few drinks, then it was all over. I knew that was a soulmate. It was a kiss. There were fireworks. Never would have expected it. Never even thought of him that way. 2 years he was pursuing me, and I would laugh at him. He was my boss too. So sometimes the people we least expected are best friends, and he was my best friend, are our soulmates. I just want you to be open. I feel like you've got a closed view of who it should be. That's what I feel is happening. I hope that helps. And again, we're not perfect, but we read your energy based on that time in that moment. And, things can change the next morning if you wake up and decide to go in a different direction in your life. So that's how that stuff works. We're supposed to move, but not sure. So your turn, Cheryl.
I wanted to talk about South Dakota with Jessica Elizabeth at 7:35. Jessica says, should we take a family vacation in South Dakota in May? I'm very unsure. And yeah, and I can understand why you're very unsure, because there's a lot of unsurety or a lot of uncertainty going on right now. But I do feel that this is something that you want to start planning for, Jessica, because I feel like it's going to happen for you. And I really feel like it's going to be a better time to travel in May when that happens. When you do, like it's going to be better, right? What are you laughing? Oh, that's her husband.
He's not supposed to be listening to me. Sorry, Cheryl. He's bad. He loves to mess with me on here.
Your husband is a delight.
He is.
We love you, Paul. Yeah. Whoever meets Paul, he's very memorable because he has a great sense of humor.
Everybody loves him.
Oh my God. He just breaks the ice no matter what. It's just, makes you feel right at home. So thank you, Paul.
I think most of my friends like my husband better than me.
Oh my gosh. So, well, good, Jessica. I'm glad that resonates with you. Yeah. Thank you. Just, plan for it, and it's going to happen.
Okay. That was great. Yeah, she said, thank you. I have been planning already. So I wanted to tap into that one, but my husband sidetracked me. But you said yes? Is that what you told her? Yes. Yeah, I feel like you'll be safe as well, as long as you guys follow, protocols, you wear your mask, things like that, because I do feel like you're worried about health. I also feel like it's going to be a good trip. Just, be safe. Don't do crazy things. That's what I feel, Let's see. Love life or more children in me. Where is it? I saw one. Okay. Oh, I know you weren't trying to call me out, Cassie. I love the question because it's a great opportunity to share with people like how it works. And I love that. So, and I thought it was fun. That's why I went with it. I wasn't taking it bad. I love it. So thank you. Uh, Natasha, I keep seeing your name, and so I feel like I've got to go here and answer this. Um, I don't know if we've talked about this before, but it feels like deja vu, like I've said something to you before. So I want to say your health is really a matter of you taking charge. I feel like you've been putting off doing things. I feel like you've been avoiding doing things that you know you need to do for your health. And once you do this, things are going to be different. And it's really a mindset for you because you're the kind of person that's like, once you put your mind to it, there's no stopping you. But it's really getting your mind there. And I can relate because I'm having some issues with my health too, and it's the same thing. Um, what is this? No. So I have not read for you. No, I don't know what you mean by no. Sorry, Natasha. She just put no. Uh, so I feel like though, well, I'm going to keep going. I don't know, explain no, but if you can understand what I'm saying, let me know in the comments. So I do feel like, you know, it's a matter of you taking charge and doing things that you need to do for yourself, that things will get better. Your health is not as bad as you think. And I also think, you know, just really having a positive outlook on things and trying to manifest the health that you want. Oh, wait, here we. Yes, you have read, but never about health. Okay, perfect. That's fine. Then I'm tuning into you. It's not deja vu. Sometimes I can't tell if it's like a deja vu thing or if I'm actually tuning in. It's like they feel the same. Definitely then I feel like it's a matter of taking charge, getting doing things that are better for yourself. And I also feel like you're not sleeping very well or drinking enough water. So I know that this sounds crazy and this isn't the cure all to anything, but I can say that water does make a difference in the way you think. And I think it makes a difference in the way that you're going to feel as well. Because I feel like you're very lethargic, very tired, and you're lacking the energy you need every day. And you have a lot going on every day, and it's hard for you to stay focused. So I feel like sleep and water are two things that you are depriving yourself of. I'm not saying that's going to fix everything, but it's definitely going to help you see clearly and think more clearly to make better decisions for your health. And when it comes to the mental health, I do feel like, you know, meditation wouldn't hurt you. I do feel like, you know, definitely, you know, check with a doctor because I'm not a doctor. But I do feel like once you start getting the health issues in order, the mental health issues will actually come into order as well, and you will feel better. So I'm going to leave you with that, and I hope that helps. She says, wow, I do need to drink more water. I am very tired. Okay, yeah, drink that water. I have the same issue. I can feel yours, and this is my bottle. I carry it with me everywhere, and I fill it up like twice a day. And I go pee constantly. I know TMI, but I'm in that bathroom every hour. Okay, but I feel better when I drink the water. And when I don't have my water bottle, I instantly feel like a drop in energy. So I know water is like important. All right. Oops, wrong one. I'm going to leave that with you,
Yeah,
Cheryl.
yeah. I don't know how many more we're gonna do here, but I did see a
Yeah, you let
beautiful
me know whenever you want to get off.
yeah, well, I did see a beautiful question by it's 7:41 by Luann Linder Daniel. She asked, "My son is hospitalized for a severe mental illness. Will he get better soon and come home?" And always just to let everyone know, I mean, we don't take the place of Western medicine or medical doctors, and we are intuitively feeling these answers, but absolutely, Luann, to your question, I absolutely feel that he will be coming home soon. And it felt like he's getting better medical care now. I have to say, something has shifted on his behalf because I felt new doctors have stepped in or new treatment or, just something new because it's been overwhelming. Like you had been looking for it, you were like going down the same road for a long time, but something had shifted and now there's something better coming that way. And I do feel as I get a sense of him coming home and really being quite brilliant, if you can understand that. Like I just get a lot of light and a lot of colors around your son, please. But yes is my answer to that. And just going back to water, what Kelley was saying, because we're all light workers, everyone on the call, you're all very intuitive. You're a light worker. So water is so important because it moves energy. It brings an inspiration and then it releases any old doubts or old beliefs that we no longer need. And so for Natasha, I was picking up exactly what Kelley said. I was getting more minerals in the water. Like you need more minerals or
Mm,
trace minerals or that
right?
like really like grounding minerals to get you grounded, Natasha. So
What I felt too. Now with Luann, I feel like your son is definitely going to get better. I feel like he's actually getting good care right now. I feel like there's a new doctor or something in place. I don't know if that's what Cheryl said. I heard some of it, but I was tuning in as she was talking, so I was trying to listen and tune in.
yeah.
And I do feel like there's a new doctor in place or there's a new treatment in place. And it's really a matter of finding the right treatment for him. And once it's found, it's really kind of keeping him on a very stable life. He needs to have a lot of structure in his life. And it's when he loses that structure where he gets off and things get going badly for him. So I think he really is getting to a point where he's going to get better. He's going to come back and he's going to have a great attitude and he's going to be very proactive in his health. That's what I feel.
Thank you. And she did make some comments. So I'm so happy you can understand that. Yes, on both. He's been in longer than ever before. And yes, absolutely. He's very intelligent. Yes. And yes, a new doctor and a new faculty. So look, Luann, I mean, we're right there with you and your son. He's quite brilliant, actually. And, it's really about keeping him with a lot of TLC and keeping him with the great support network, right? Kelley, yes, great
Yeah.
support team.
Yeah, that's what he needs. Good
Mhm.
support.
Yeah, and people who can understand him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
do you want to do another one or how
Well,
do
it's getting kind of late. What do you want to do?
we
Did,
should?
did we want to do a giveaway or no?
Oh, let's do a giveaway. We have to. We have to
Yeah,
because
for the animal talk. Yeah.
yes, please. I would love to do that.
So we thought we'd give away a ticket to our animal talk
Hmm.
to one person, and we have not thought this through how we're going to pick a winner.
No, no.
We could see who shared, huh?
Yeah, if you could share or if you have shared and if you
Let
can
us know.
be at the event. It's Saturday, November 7th at 5 p.m. Pacific time.
Yeah, let us know if you can make it next Saturday at 5 p.m. on the Saturday, November 7th. If you can make that event, let us know in the comments. And if you shared, let us know in the comments and you want to come. And we're going to pick somebody to get a ticket. Then once we pick you, you'll just email me and I will put you in with the tickets and send you an email for the ticket. What's this say? Of course. Thank you, Drea. I know you guys always share all of our regular people that come on. Thank you. Um, that's okay. I understand, Mary. Can't all share. I know.
Yeah, we understand that.
Yeah. Let's see. You pick. I can't make decisions.
No,
I'm
you
a Libra.
decisions.
Libras are bad at making decisions.
Can I pick someone then? Because I
Yeah.
was super drawn, and I don't know why. And we'll be giving away maybe another ticket this week. Like you might see me and
Yeah.
Kelly back on. So this isn't, but it's this coming Saturday, November 7th. And look, if you know anyone that just lost their pet, or maybe they have a new pet in their life and they'd like to get a reading for their new animal, we'd love to meet their new family member. And also, we're doing people readings too. But I was really drawn to at 7:47, Kathleen Meganson Boys said she shared, and I don't know why your name, Kathleen, just really kind of it lit up when it came across the
So,
comment.
Kathleen, I'm going to put my email in the comments here. And I'm going to send it to you. I'm typing this right now.
So congratulations, Kathleen Meganson Boys. You won the ticket. You won a ticket to Animal Talk November 7th. It's pet and people readings. Kelley and I will do our hardest to get through everybody, but we always have to go being spirit guided, and we'll be bringing through pets and loved ones. So it's going to be great. We always ask people bring a picture or an object from your pets if they are deceased, or if you have a new pet or you'd like a reading on your pet that's with you now. We'd love you to bring them on the camera too, just to say hi. And so we'd love to have as many people as we can join us, because we love animals. We're both animal communicators.
Okay, I just posted in the comments. Yeah, I'm very excited. So everybody, if you have not got a ticket and you would like to come, please get your ticket. Would love to see you guys there and bring pictures and everything of your animals. Or if you've got your animals, mine are already in bed. Like, well, I'm on the couch, but they're snoring over here next to me. They like to go to bed early. They're so funny. We don't know how many people we will have on. We're selling tickets, but so far it's a small group. I think we're like around 15. So, but typically we get 30 to 50. It just depends. It's different. You know, a lot of people wait till the last minute and buy tickets like a couple hours before. It's pretty interesting. I think they wait to see what's going on in their life. We'd like it if they'd buy earlier, but you know, anytime you buy is fine. And yeah, just we're going to read as many people as we can. It's not going to be like this because it's going to be in Zoom. So there will be, you know, feedback we can do. We're going to bring you on to talk, and people can hear you and we can hear you. There's no delay, and we'll get through as many as we can. Yes, animals can come through right away. Definitely. My dog Jet did. He came through right away. I mean, he surprised me. He passed on my birthday last year, and I got a reading that somebody had bought me for my birthday before he even passed, and lo and behold, he was coming through so strong and had so much to say. So yes, they can come through. Definitely, they come through if there's a need and they're ready and you're ready. So just know that. Yeah, I think that's it. It is an online event. It will be on Zoom. So we will send you, once you email me, I will send you a link, Kathleen, to join in. I'll give you, it'll be like a ticket link from Eventbrite. I'll sign you up. You just bring the pictures with you because we'll be on Zoom and you can actually hold the picture up to the screen. So that's how that'll work. And I think that's the best way we're going to do probably. I know you can send pictures to us in advance, but that's going to get really confusing. So let's do it. I mean, having to match the picture up with the people, I think that will take too much time. It's fast when people have their pictures and they hold them up first on the screen. We'll be able to see it. That's how that'll work. So thank you, everybody. Happy Sunday. Have a great week. See you guys. I'll probably be back Wednesday. Cheryl will probably be on another time. I might even come on a little bit more this week. We'll see how I feel. I've not been feeling well, but I am finally feeling better.
So glad.
So I just have to say I've quit Starbucks and ice cream. It's day 4, everyone.
Oh, excellent.
And I'm doing better.
I'm so glad, Kelley.
It's really hard. I love my Starbucks and my ice cream every day, but my health doesn't like it. My stomach doesn't like it. My body doesn't like it. I've been in pain. So too much inflammation for my muscles. So I'm doing better. No more dairy products, no more Starbucks, no more sugar. I'm having some sugar, but no more sugar like that. So have a great week, everybody.
Nice. Have a
Send
great
you guys all love. All right. Bye.
Bye now.